I thought today I'd just show you how my mornings go. That's Big Jake. Here's Sniper. So first thing I do is I let Sniper out. Now, just so you guys don't think that I'm, super hard worker, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like way behind, but I got an excuse, or I've given myself an excuse. So we'll start the old farm truck up. And as you can see, I keep my tools in there, right where I need them. Okay, so what happened is the other day, I was castrating some stallions by myself, which the wife said is bad to do. And I'd got one castrated and I'd roped the other one and had a hard time. I should have taken my horse with me and used her to pull it down, but I spent an hour working with him, working on touching his feet, working on little this, little that, which was good for him. And I got him tied down and started to do surgery on him, and he was able to roll up when he freaked out. And sometimes when animals get worked up enough, any tranquilizer you give them doesn't work. And that's what happened to him. Not this guy, but the horse I was working on Tough. And he rolled over, and the rope that was holding his top leg up slipped, and he was able to kick me in the head. So sent me doing backward somersaults. Had a scalpel in my hand at the time, so got myself a pretty good concussion and a big lump on my head. So like I said, normally I'm out before 8 o'clock in the morning, but not today. And the thing is to be honest, I don't have a ton of jobs to do besides feeding cows today, because it's cold enough I can't pound posts and stuff like that. I guess I don't need to show you the dog taking a dump. So I'll just get started on my morning routine. I filled up 2 pails of pressed pulp and fed the blue horse. And then I went in the house and got my glasses. I hate wearing the glasses because I'm old, fat, and I have enough issues that I breathe heavy enough, and with the glasses they pick up every wheeze of my fat body moving around and working. So I don't care for the glasses that way, but I've been told that the quality of the video is actually pretty good. So we're gonna feed the ranch broncs here. Wyatt's been doing some team roping, so I've been taking Mystic just for companionship. She likes to honk. Wherever she grew up, I'm pretty sure feed was a short supply, because she's what I'd call food aggressive. So I haven't been team roping. I, at one time in my life, thought I'd like to be a professional team roper, but that's not who I am. So Wyatt's been going, he's been taking Ty's blue gelding, just because blue gelding's pretty good and Wyatt's new at it. So thought it was easier for him to learn first, and then he could learn first, and then he can train his horse Chico after he learns, because it's a little different than just pasture roping. I mean, it's easier in a way of that you run just down the arena and stuff, but like I said, it's higher speed. In the pasture, you try to take things easy, so it's a little different. But first we'll get him doing that, and then he can work on his horse later. So But like I said, with having my surgery on my nose and stuff, I haven't done any of that stuff. I just go with them, cheer them on. And then, like I said, on Friday, when I got my concussion, then he missed going to roping because he was with taking care of me. And then on the Tuesday, we'd missed it because we had to have him at his ENT. So anyhow, these horses will scrap a little bit, but like Black Beauty's coming up and Crimson's coming up now, and they'll all eat. You might hear them honking and fighting a little bit, but this Lorraine, my Palomino roan, she always stands beside Victoria, and then she's okay because that's her mom. So she knows where to stand. Sue, my blue roan paint, he's kind of top of the heap. And then Mystic, as cranky as she gets, she's beneath Victoria and Sue. So, and this is the time I let Sniper runs around and goes to the washroom, and he'll run out to the stubble field and chase all the Canadian geese, where the last week we've had a couple thousand out there every day. So I always tease Wyatt that his dog's a bird dog, and he always has to remind me that it's my dog that's got to go chase geese every day. So it's only the little bulls that get fed the pails of the beet pulp and pails of silage now. Everything else just has it put in a bale feeder. But with the little bulls, we're still doing that. And then they keep a bale of alfalfa hay with them all the time. So I don't know how much to show you guys, because watching someone do chores isn't that exciting. So, but like I said, Sniper does not get to be out unless I am outside. So, like I said, so he gets to get his wiggles out and run around in circles, and then when it's time to go, then he'll get in the pickup truck, and then, you know, you don't have to worry about it. You need to go to the washroom because he's gone. But our dogs don't ever come in the house. That's too cruel. They are used to the temperature. They get straw in their doghouse at -40. They have wind protection and straw, and they are 100% fine. If you bring them in the house, they get hot and overheated, and then they got to shed out their winter hair. So if you can keep them outside, it's way easier on their bodies. Like I said, if you want a house dog, that's fine. If you want the dog to ride with you inside the cab all the time, that's fine. But if you want them to work and be outside, no matter the temperature, you can't put them in the house thinking you're helping them out, because all that you do is, when it's 40 below and they have to work, they're freezing because they're hothouse dogs. So that's my disclaimer. And I don't care if people don't agree with me, because it doesn't bother me too much. Like I said, we have friends that think you're cruel if you don't bring your dog in the house, and then, like I said, then they have their dogs freezing, or else they have to leave their dogs in the house when it's really cold out because the dogs can't handle it. But these healer dogs, their hair gets thick enough if they stay outside. You don't have to worry about them. But they have to have wind protection, and they've got to have bedding. Wyatt's building a doghouse right now, because where Big Jake is actually Kendall's doghouse and kennel. So Wyatt's building a doghouse, and his shop teacher wants him to put a heated floor in it and everything. And then he wanted him to have a hinged roof so that he could clean out the manure. And Wyatt's like, well, why would my dog go to the bathroom in his house? He said, well, you know, if it's cold. So Wyatt had to assure him that his dog wouldn't be going to the bathroom inside the house. And that if we don't put a floor in it, then we can just pick it up and clean the straw out and put fresh bedding in that way. So I just fill 4 pails, and I don't pack them the whole way because then that's easier for them to come out. And I don't know what you'll see. I just come over and squish them down. So I'll go, and my truck's been warming up this whole time so that the ice will melt off the windshield. I don't know if you can see, the cows are out in the field. I won't show feeding the cows on this video because this is the morning routine. So the cows will get fed in the afternoon. I don't get very much beet pulp right now, so I will only feed the cows, probably, I'll feed them probably about 20,000 pounds of beet pulp today. And then I'll feed them 4,500 pounds of green feed, and I'll give them 1,500 pounds of straw. And then they're still grazing alfalfa, so they're getting some protein that way. And then like the beet pulp, they don't get fed that every day now. For a while they're getting fed all the beet pulp they could eat every single day, but now they're just getting beet pulp every 3 days. And that is determined on what the factory has available. Sniper will go back to his kennel if you don't tell him otherwise. Load up. Load up. Load up. This damn dog. I'm wearing the glasses and he still knows I got a camera on. Come on, load up. There you go. Anyhow, you gotta tell him he's a little good boy. And then I don't have to shut the tailgate or nothing, he'll be fine. But I'll shut this off and then we'll bring you back out. Got our feed ready. Just wait, Snipe. I don't want to have to beat you on camera. Okay, Sniper, ready? Out. Some people commented they didn't care for me hollering at my dog all the time, but it don't bother me. They don't have to watch. You can't train a dog by not talking to him. Sniper! Those bald blaze faces, Jessica and Wyatt steers, you guys know that from, oh, they popped the liner off their bunk over there. Sniper! So neighbor dog comes over and scent marks everything, makes Sniper mad. Sniper! With me! Here! Sniper! Like I said, I don't want to have to beat him on camera, you know. So, we had more snow, so everything will get bedded tonight. Come on, dog. He can crawl under. So we don't try to have him laying on muck. But when I put that bale in, we were in the middle of snowing at the time, so I didn't break it all apart like I normally would. So now I get my Sniper. Hey! So Sniper tries to get sneaky. Hey! Here! He tries to sneak around, thinks if he goes around the other way, he can go fight the chihuahuas, and I won't notice. Oh, it looks like I got a bull on the wrong side of the fence, so that's not so handy. I have had more problems with the bulls scrapping this year and breaking out than in previous years. So I just pitch what they can't reach down to them. Now I'll have to go get that bull in. Sniper! And that darn dog wants to run off. And that displeases me. So, for time's sakes, well, my dog didn't work very good, so I don't know what I'll show you of that. So there's the two geldings that used to be stallions. It's the red roan tough that got his licks in on me, but I don't blame him. I'd wiggle too if someone was cutting my nuts out. So I just repaired the fence. I will bring my truck over later and I'll stretch the wires violin tight and put a couple staples in. But when I had my cancer cut off my nose, the bulls had got out and my progeny put them in, and I haven't taught them to fix vents very well. So that's my fault. But like I said, Crow and Tough are doing good. They didn't bleed at all. You know, if you do things right, they don't bleed. I use emasculators. So I don't know what's going to show up on my screen, but every step it seems like the visual is just bouncing all over. Oh, maybe that's what it was zoomed in, so I don't know. We'll see how the anti-wobble works. Anyhow, a little disappointed in this dog. Have to do some work with him. He was doing a lot better earlier, but when I didn't work with him enough, he kind of picking up some bad habits. Because normally once I call him off, he's off. And normally once I put him on, he's on. But I can't blame other people, even if they turned him out while I was healing up. Anyhow, there's my geldings now. They're kind of loose. The green feed I've been putting in is too hot for them. I don't want to have problems with them, so they kind of got mucky tails. See, you forgive me? See the green feed hanging in his mane? Huh, Crow? You gonna sniff me? Yeah, I'm the same guy that whittle out your stones. Like I said, Tough, he just got worked up enough. The tranquilizer I gave him did absolutely nothing. But I know that from personal experience as a human, of them getting procedures done and they give you drugs that don't do a thing. So anyhow, give a good look at the cows. They're just all grazing. Makes me happy, happy, happy. The cows straight ahead of us in the corn that are laying, that's on that pinto bean straw I put out yesterday. Just put out one bale. And then the green feed scattered out there, but like I said, they're grazing everywhere. But there's still enough alfalfa that they can get some protein that way. So they're not on any protein supplement. And I'm not, like normally what I'd do is I'd unroll one bale of alfalfa every day. There, that gives a good shot of that dirty butt. Anyhow, we don't need a 45-minute video, so I better shut this off. I don't know, Sniper's really out of sorts. I think I'm gonna have to cut his nuts out or something. Make him concentrate a little better. Because he's too busy about scent marking and smelling everything than working, and that disappoints me greatly. What he's supposed to be doing is watching this gate hole. Sniper! And then he's supposed to be clearing the bunks when I go to feed. And he's not doing his job. And that doesn't make me happy. So they get 1 bucket of pulp and 2 buckets of corn silage per bunk. And that is for 9 bulls, or 10 bulls, I guess. A1F. Because I've run around, sweated up, and my glasses are fogged up, so if I walk into a panel, you guys don't know why. Like I said, Sniper's supposed to come up and clear the bunks so that I don't have to push cattle. So, like I said, since I had my cancer surgery and I wasn't with him every day those first couple days, and then kind of did the bare minimum, and Wyatt's been taking his dog, and it's easier to take one dog to work with at a time, so he's definitely gone downhill. But for some reason he doesn't want to get up there and do his job, so guess he's gone gutless or something. I've been told that I should work him on sheep and get his confidence up, but I don't have sheep. We got our steam-rolled barley. It's all blended up. Got some dry beet pulp in it, protein supplement. This is where Sniper's supposed to be. So that when I walk up, hey, that no one pushes me. See, Snipey? Get to work. But like I said, maybe he needs an attitude change, like those 2 little geldings had. Like I said, in about 5 weeks, their brains will go from ass to grass. So maybe the dog needs that too. But he'll get back to work. He almost killed the old dog the other day. He got fighting with the old dog, and I'll tell you, it was, I joke about beating my dog. Well, I had to beat him because he was not going to let that old dog up. And the old dog got pretty hurt. So these bulls will go up in their grain tonight. Every 3 days we can adjust them a little bit. These guys will go up. These show cattle will go up tonight as well. So see, the sniper's jumped in already, and he's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to wait for me to tell him to, but I don't feel well enough to bring him out, make him get back in. You just get to the point where you're tired. Like I said, I'm supposed to be taking it easy and relaxing, but that ain't my cup of tea. Ain't Snipey? So, like I said, I don't want to, this video is probably way too long, and so we'll just stick it at the morning, and I still have to do a few things in the yard and feed the hounds. So, but if I don't put any more, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And have a good day. Right, Snipe? Oh, yeah. Have a good day. Bye.